Hello and welcome to another Fleet Ops audio commentary brought to you by ClintSat. Today we've got an exciting test match on one of our favorite and beloved maps, Nebula Stream. This is a test version of some changes that the map creator Stardust wanted to put in there to see if we can make the map a little more competitive, a little less of a tech race. So I'll go ahead and introduce the players, and then we might talk a little bit about the map. Okay, so starting at the top, we have Stardust, who is the blue Borg. We'll see in a second whether he is optimize or assimilate. And checking the miner here, definitely an optimize. Stardust partner in this match is Denarius, who is the green Klingons, and he is Tak Roja. So should be interesting on this side and see what they do. Okay, their opponents, we have Dragonfire, who appears to be the, and I'm gonna just check here just to make sure. Yep, Dragonfire is the yellow Romulans, and it looks to be a Helev. So checking around here, looks like he's going to do some Riens and move into his expansion. And his partner is Drrrrrr. Drrrrrr looking to sport some sabers. Got both yards up and moving on out there. And Drrrrrr is Mason. Okay, so now we've seen the players. Let's take a look at the map. Some changes that Stardust did, he pushed the starting locations up a little bit. So if you look at the mini-map here, instead of having the starting locations right here in the back corners, he moved them in a little bit. And what that does is it should allow for a little more rating, a little less of a tech race. It will be a little more important to have some early ships so you can get attacked and rushed pretty fast. He also created these nifty little expansions in the back. So what it does is give some players, players like Romulans and races that need to have a little more protected mining, a chance to put some mining in the back. And they also have it on the top side as well. And then the other partners will have to expand forward in expansion here and the expansion over here. Still have a couple of undefended or contested, I guess, moon pairs right in the middle. And then there's some moons just hanging out on the top right and bottom left that provide you just an extra option if you're trying to expand. So checking out here on the sabers, still popping them out. Saber spam is always fun to watch. Looks like Drrrrr's taking advantage of the decrease in distance between the starting locations to send out a few sabers to do some harassment. Borg side here, Stardust got some scout cubes going up. Also has some probes queued up, so not too bad. Looks like he's got one scout cube out, and the next one will be ready to go as soon as he gets the collective connections. And his partner Denarius is setting up Burrell, Cabbage, probably going to see some Cavorts pretty soon, I would imagine, and is working on his expansion mining. Weapon fatigue coming up, so I could be wrong here. I guess we should see some Burrell, lots of Burrell. Interesting, but could be pretty effective against Romulan players. I'm going Riens, so at least the first few ships are going to be Riens, and it looks like they will not have phase plates. Tal Shiar Academy going up, so we should see some generics. Now those generics, in my opinion, they ought to eat those Burrell just for breakfast. So I'm not sure if weapon fatigue and a Burrell swarm will win out the day, but it will make for some great rating. This back expansion, while it is a little more protected, a little bit further back, it is still far enough away to be rated. So the moons are set apart. You can still get a rating force come right through this corridor here and take them out. Also, it looks like the main moons are a little bit further apart. This is more, like a dual twos type style where the moons are far enough away that you could kill things. You can kill the mining station and not be in range of the starbase. Here's some saber fire going off. It's like they're pushing away a detector, and they are capturing. Looks like they're moving into their forward expansion there. We've got good scouting across the map. See a little red dot there. You saw that Star was scouting. Denarius scout, and then we do see that Dragonfire has his scout just seeing what's going on. And let's see, I still see the Burrell coming out, and no Cabbage, so looks like a little dilithium lock right there. And a little bit of bumping in the night over here. We expect to see a Klingon raid. Here's some Borg fire going off here, and the Scout Cube versus the Saber. It's a really strong matchup for the Scout Cube until the Sabers get critical mass. And at this point, I don't think Drrrrrr can get enough Sabers out to effectively do damage to push off the Scout Cubes. And without engineering, he's in a lot of trouble here. Does not look like he has enough resources to continue to produce Sabers. If he can't get this platform, looks like he should be able to get it. And that may protect the mining station, but I think those miners are gone. Check it down here. Do not hear any fighting. Looks like it's just still up here. Phaser turret off. Good old Mason. Pew pew phaser. First Generics over here, just regular Generics. Gonna provide a little bit of support. Do see Science going up, and Saber's back in the lineup here. So if he can hold out, if he can get that Hyper Impulse going, so pick up the speed on the Sabers, allow them to effectively get out of the way, should do okay. He's got his ally here. A lot of open space on the map, a lot of room for Stardust to go around the back and do some harassment. Again, the moon's far enough out that he can definitely do some harassing outside of the range of the starbase. Going around here, still do not hear the Klingon attack. Not sure what's going on there. I thought I saw some Klingon ships getting ready. They have disappeared. Turret's in a nice location. Really can kill anything, or at least put some damage on anything that comes out here. Acts almost like an early warning system. Little blue nebula in the back. Little fluid nebula. It's interesting. Good place to hide, but I don't think it's close enough to be a pain. Borg. Looks like they're just working on trying to get some expansion going. And we see Brel, Cabbage coming out over here. Decent sized strike force here. It's a lot of Burrell. And they don't have quite enough energy to use the weapon fatigue on on Decloak, but if they stay in the battle long enough, they should be okay. Stardust really putting pressure on. Drrrrr. Does not want to see a lot of Sabers. And Sabers are deceptively expensive, in my opinion, when you try to double yard them right off the start at least. They take a pretty close matchup of dilithium and tritanium. You see, he did research the special, and it's pretty tight on both. Does have full dilithium expansion mining, so should be okay to keep that side of things going. Lots of miners just kind of chilling out, waiting to get back on the mines. But this is a nice strike force, and definitely enough room on the back for fast ships like these Borg ships, Intrepids, things like that could get around without much of a problem. Klingons right here, ready to go. They probably should strike pretty soon. This platform may come up. Looks like he's gonna wait for Nope, he went ahead and went after him. That constructor is going to be history. And pretty successful raiding by the left side team. Doing a pretty good job of keeping the right side on its toes. Not being able to expand. Sabers moving out. Engaging over here. Pretty good deal. Should be able to do a little bit of damage. And Dragonfire is doing a good job of staying cloaked, not engaging. He does have his frigates. They will do excellent versus the Klingon ships here, but you definitely want to get him in some numbers. And he does have some numbers here. Just needs to get them all together. Pulling miners back, knows that he's just waiting for that raid. These Sabers will need to get out of here pretty soon. They are fast, but Scubes will definitely catch up with them. Looks like they got maybe a kill. One rank up here. Not a bad deal, but I'm not sure they're going to make it out. This is a good fleet split. Should allow him to get this trio of Sabers home. And hopefully we don't see a decloak here. I think those Rians need to stay cloaked. They might be able to... This combined Romulan fleet here, though, could put a lot of pressure on this. Okay, they should be able to take this out. Nice decloak. Nice decloak hit. Probe goes down. A lot of room in the middle here to maneuver. Definitely, I think the arrangement of the map will now allow for a little more melee in the middle. Will we see faceplates? Yeah, we do have faceplates now, so look at that. Look at that. Did not see that going up. Saber versus Burrell. Burrell should have an advantage, but tend to not because their pulses do miss. So right-hand team, got a few kills off, lost a few Sabers, but they have a nice fleet now. Just a good fleet. Sabers offer good cover for these Romulan frigates. They can go in and do a lot of heavy damage. The Sabers can suppress and help provide a little bit of cover for those frigates trying to get out. Probe here, taking some damage, losing a little bit of crew. Nice little combined fleet, fairly well coordinated. And we'll see if the Klingons decide to engage here. And they do. Saber quickly getting burned down here. Oh, but yep, does go down. These frigates are going to make short work of the Burrells. Just going to eat them up. Num num num. You see Stardust coming down, does have a sphere up, and looks like he may be able to get another one fairly soon. Line of Klingon ships going in for repair. A couple Scubes over here. Not a bad fleet here, definitely. Top team, or the left team, definitely not out of it. What we're gonna see here is if the right team wants to really engage this. That sphere coming in.